let us look into this problem. Two spheres having radii A and B are given charge plus q and minus q. The distance between the centers is d as shown in the figure, and d is very much larger than A and B. When compared to A and B, d is larger. Show that the capacitance of the system is C is equal to 4 pi epsilon 0 1 by A plus 1 by B minus 2 by D. This type of questions that may not be asked in CBSE or your plus 2 examination, but this will be useful for entrance exam. That is why I am taking this. Okay. Now this is a question. What is the capacitance of the entire system? So you know that charge is Q. It is given. So the capacitance will be equal to C will be equal to Q by V. Now you have to find out V. Here this is a conducting sphere, shell or sphere, whatever it is. So the potential between these two will be equal to, see here there is a charge plus Q, that will be creating a potential here, and minus Q will be giving a potential here. So you have to find out the potential difference between these two. But you have to imagine that this is the surface, this is the separation point. So you have to find out the potential difference created by these two spheres. So let V1 be the potential difference, potential created by this A, sphere A, first sphere plus Q. Then what will be V1? V1 will be equal to, that I will note with the red pen, V1 will be equal to the potential between these two. If it was of same radii, the problem will not have been erased. Here, since the radius is different, we have to apply like this. Imagine that the potential created at this point by this point, that you have to take it as V1. And in this case, this negative charge is creating a potential here, that is V2. Then V1 minus V2 will give the potential difference between these two spheres. V1 minus V2 will be V. So you have to find out V1 and V2, then subtract it, then give it this formula, apply this formula, C is equal to Q by V. So let us find out what is V1. So let us find out what is V1. What will be V1? See, since this is a sphere, the entire charge plus Q will be concentrated here. Here minus Q will be concentrated here. That is the peculiarity of a shell or a sphere. Entire thing will be concentrated at its center. Now, what will be V1? V1 will be equal to, V1 will be equal to, imagine that the potential here it is, what is the potential at this point, that minus potential at this point will give V1. You have to find out the potential at this point first. Here the potential will be higher, here the potential will be lower. So V1 will be this much, potential at this point minus potential at this point due to plus Q. That will be equal to, V1 will be equal to, what is the potential at this point? Say X. Let it be X. Potential at this point X will be equal to, that will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q by A. A is the radius of the sphere, this distance A. And what will be the potential at that point? That will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q by D. Then what will be the potential V1? V1 will be the difference of these two. So this will be higher. A is small, so this will be higher. V1 will be equal to this much. This much will be equal to V1. That is equal to, V1 will be equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 plus q, here both are plus q by a minus plus q by d. This is V1. Now what will be V2? V2 will be the potential at this point minus the potential at this point. That will be equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 minus of q by b. That is the potential at this point y. Imagine that is y. Now what will be the potential at this point at here? That will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 minus of q by d. And what will be V2? V2 will be this minus this or this minus this. Here the potential is higher. When even though it is negative, we will take like that. So this will be equal to V2 will be equal to 1 by 4 pi. So this will give V2. V2 will be equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 minus of q by b minus, here there is minus, the difference will give V2 minus of minus q. So V2 will be equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 minus of q by b plus q by d. This is V2, this is equation 2. Now what will be the, you got both V1 and V2 you got. Now what will be V1 minus V2? V1 minus V2 will be equal to, subtract from these two, 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 plus q by a minus plus q by d minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 minus of q by b plus q by d. Here 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 you can take it as common. So the potential difference V2 minus V1, and that will be equal to V, the potential difference between the spheres in order to consider the capacitance. That will be equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q by a plus q by a minus q by d minus q by minus of q by b plus q by d. And what will be that? That will be equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q by a minus q by d minus into minus plus q by b minus into minus q by d. And that will be equal to, you can take q outside, q by 4 pi epsilon 0 1 by a plus 1 by b minus q by d minus q by d minus 2q by that q we have taken 2 by d. This is V. And what is C? C is equal to, we have C is equal to q by V. So now we are taking, what is the value of C? V we got, V is this much. So C is equal to q by V, and that is equal to q by, what is V? Q by 4 pi epsilon 0 1 by a plus 1 by b minus 2 by d. Q and Q will get cancelled. So C will be equal to, you will get C will be equal to, this 4 pi epsilon will come on here. So 4 pi epsilon 0 by 1 by A plus 1 by B minus 2 by D. So this is what we have to prove. This is what we have to prove. C is equal to 4 pi epsilon 0 1 by A plus 1 by B minus 2 by D. If, one more thing you have to keep it in mind, if this is minus and this is plus, imagine like that, then this plus will become, this minus 2 by D will become plus. Okay, you try to do it like that also. As a homework, you try to make it this as minus q and this is plus q, then this will become plus. You check it yourself. So please note down. Now let us see the special case of this equation. Here the two spheres are there with the radius a and b, and it is at a distance d. Now imagine that d is very, very large. That is one of the special case. Then what will happen to this equation? Now the equation you have got is this one. The capacitance of a two spherical capacitors separated by a distance d and having a radius a and b is given by 4 pi epsilon 0, 4 is given by 4 pi epsilon 0 1 by a plus 1 by b, plus or minus. Here we got a minus. Okay, let us put minus 2 by d. Now imagine that special case. Special case is d is very much greater than a or b. Then you can neglect this term. This term you can neglect. Then what will be the equation if the two charges are very well separated, that is up to infinity. So if d is very, very large when compared to a and b, then c will be equal to 4 pi epsilon 0 1 by a plus 1 by b, and that can be written as this can be written as 4 pi epsilon 0 by a plus b by ab, or b plus a or a plus b, whatever. So in that case c will be equal to 4 pi epsilon 0 ab by a plus b. So in this equation you have to note one thing, it is independent of d, this distance. So if you in entrance question you may there may be questions, you may be asked to answer the questions like this. What will be the capacitance of a capacitor? Two spherical capacitors placed at a distance d, where d is very, very large when compared to their radius, and their radius is given. Then the radius, the capacitance will be equal to 4 pi epsilon 0 ab by a plus b. This is the formula. This is the formula when there is a, when d is large when compared to ab but not infinity, not very, very large. Then this will be the equation. And here the equation may become plus. Earlier I told you that it may become plus depending on if it is minus q here and plus q here, this will become plus 2 by d. Okay, so please note down that. Now let me ask you one question. Suppose there are two charged plates here of a capacitor. This is charge positive Q and this is minus Q. This is minus Q and this is plus Q. This is two parallel plate capacitors. Whether there will be a force, this is positive and this is negative. So my question is that whether there will be a force of attraction between them. Whether there will be a force of attraction between them. Here it is positive and negative. Unlike charges will attract each other. Yes, there will be a force of attraction between these two plates. So force between the plates of a parallel plate capacitor. In order to find out the expression for the force between the parallel plate capacitors, let us imagine that this plate is not here for a little while. Imagine a single plate which is fixed, which you are fixed with a gum or something like that. You imagine this plate is fixed and it is charged with the charge Q. What will be the electric field? Electric field will be in this direction. What is the expression for the electric field created by a charged infinitely large plate? And that will be E will be equal to, you refer to my previous video, that E will be equal to sigma by 2 epsilon 0 if it is vacuum. If it is if there is a dielectric here, it will be K. So now let us see that it is sigma by epsilon 0. Suppose A is the area of the plate, then and Q plus Q is the charge, then what will be sigma? Sigma will be equal to Q by A. It is the charge density. Sigma is the charge density, charge per unit area. So sigma will be equal to Q by A. Then what will be E? E will be equal to Q by 2A epsilon 0. This will be the electric field intensity. What is the definition of electric field intensity? It is the force experienced by a unit charge. Unit charge. So this is the force experienced by a unit charge, unit positive charge. And what will happen if you bring a unit Q charge? Then the force will be equal to Q into E, because E is the force experienced by unit positive charge. If you bring a charge Q, it will be Q into E. Now you imagine the negative plate. So this negative plate itself is a charge. Assume that it is a single charge, uniformly distributed plate, single charge. So what will be the what is its charge? It is minus Q. Then what will be the force experienced by this plate when it is placed in this electric field E? It will be the force experienced by negative plate will be equal to, F will be equal to Q into E. That is, here what is Q? It is minus of Q into what is E, and that will be equal to minus of Q into what is E? E by 2 epsilon 0 A. So that will be equal to minus of Q square by 2 epsilon 0 A. So this is the force experienced by this plate. Imagine that this plate is fixed, then this will be the force experienced by this positive plate. Then that will become plus. The negative sign here reveals that the force is in the negative x direction. So the magnitude of the force magnitude of the force experienced between the plates of a parallel plate capacitor is F is equal to Q square by 2 epsilon 0 A. 2 epsilon 0 A. This is the magnitude of the force experienced by the two parallel plates. This will be the force experienced by a negative plate, and if it is plus, this will be the force experienced by this plate. So mutually there will be a force, and that magnitude of the force is given by Q square by 2 epsilon 0 A. The negative sign simply shows that the force or direction of the force of the negative plate is in the negative x-axis, and it is in the that of the positive plate is in the positive x-axis. Okay, so this is the magnitude of the force between these two plates. See, this will be helpful for your entrance exam preparation. Okay, please note down.